So was the Lakers, was that the most intense playoff series you ever played in? A Lakers series? Like, there was a lot of them.
Man, it was. We had a lot of them battles. And the crazy thing about it, real talk, I know at least for me, I really felt like every time we played them motherfuckers, we had a chance to win, yo. I felt like that every time. And even though, the outcome says different, but every time I was like, man, I feel it like this year. Like, I feel we got the team, especially when we got him. And, we saw what he did the year before against Kobe. So that following year, we like, oh, yeah, get him to do that shit again. And we do this and that. We know where we messed up at. The only team we was thinking about was the Lakers.
It's funny. I don't know if you felt this way, but when we lost, you get home like, man, I don't know how we lost to these dudes. Man, you get to look at the stats like, man, how do we lose to these dudes? You know what I mean? And we talking about Shaq and Kobe. But we was just, you know what I mean?
What?
But you know what I mean? But we was just that confident in our team. Like, man, we better than them dudes, man. I mean, to my team wise, you know what I'm saying? Man, they got two great players, and they got some really good other players that's really good. You know, so no disrespect to those guys,
but we better than them other players.
We got
on
better.
On the whole, we think we got better.
As a whole, we better than them, man. We got guys, man. We could beat them because those guys, they role players. They were really role players, and when they're playing for the Lakers, when they play for other teams, they can get 20 and do all that stuff. But when you get with two superstars like that, you really become like, you almost question your skills sometimes because you become a corner guy. You used to averaging 15, 17, 20. Now you're at 7 and 6 and 5.3, and now everybody looking at you and you thinking you're a scrub. So, we thinking them guys like, man, maybe their confidence ain't high. Like I told a story before, like with Rasheed, he didn't want to average 25 or 30. He wanted all of us to average 17, 16, 15, 14. Like
slacker.
Yeah, like, you know what I mean? Because he was like, I want everybody in the same rhythm. Like if he go down, I don't want y'all to have to go from averaging 5. Now you got to try to make up 25 points because I'm averaging. You know what I mean? Like
I score 4 more, he score 4 more, he score 4 more. Yeah.
So that was kind of the recipe for us. And we was like, man, we all in a great rhythm. We in a better rhythm than the rest of them guys, man. We should be beating them. How are you hitting that key ass shot and he ain't shot in 3 quarters? Now Kobe done trusted his man and hit, and now he done hit the shot. It always happened to us, bro. We used to be like, God.
And we had more of a brotherhood. You know what I'm saying? Like even to this day, we all still talk to each other. The guys that played on that team. Talked to Walt Williams the other day. Talked to Wizzo. You know what I'm saying? You talked to one of our other homies, Brian Grant. We still rap with everybody. So it was that brotherhood we had. And then, we heard about a lot of the shit that they had down there, that chaos that they had. But obviously between their 2 main stars, they were fighting back and forth who was going to be Batman and who was going to be Robin at the time. And so we was like, man, just try to take advantage of that shit. Yeah. But yeah, that was the fucking dynamic duo, and it was hard to get by them, boy. Let me tell you, that was talk about an Achilles heel. Sheesh.
Is that the most intense series or series you ever played in?
100%. I mean, that's the one that I'm only know that we known for. They don't care about. He don't want a chip in 04, and they probably talk more about the 2000 series than they talk about the 04 championship series because that's the one everybody kind of remembered. And it was a great clash. I used to look forward to those games, those ABC games, the TNT games, those games were fun.
Prime time.
Yeah, those prime.
NBC.
Those games were fun, man, and just be able to compete and be able to be a part of that history, especially, saying rest in peace to Kobe. To say that you got a chance to play against them, and when they show the old highlights and stuff, you might even be in those. So those feel good because that's forever. You know what I mean? That's forever. So definitely one of the toughest ones, if not the toughest.